Worth it ba talagang gumastos sa Grooming Academy? Honestly, para sa akin, yes. Pero hindi dahil after 15 days naging magaling na akong groomer. Actually, mas lalo kong na-realize kung gaano pa karami ang kailangan kong matutunan. When I decided to enroll in Grooming Academy, I knew I was investing money. Tuition, transportation, food, tools, grooming equipment, time, and of course, energy. So naturally, I asked myself, worth it ba talaga lahat ng gastos na to? And now that I had a chance to actually groom dog after the academy, I can finally answer that. Lesson number 1. You're not just learning how to cut hair. Before the academy, I think a lot of people see grooming as maganda lang yung gupit. Pero once you're actually inside the academy, you realize hindi lang pala haircut ang grooming. You learn the anatomy, handling, scissoring, dematting, breed cuts, how to use your tools, how to position yourself, how to work with different coats, and most importantly, how to work with the dog. Because the dog is not a mannequin. It moves, it gets scared, it gets tired, it reacts. And every dog can be different. Lesson number 2. The dog will teach you things that the classroom can't. This is something I really understood after the academy. You can learn the technique, you can watch your instructor, you can practice, but eventually you have to hold the dog yourself. And that's where the real learning starts. One dog can be calm, another may be sensitive around the paws, another might hate the blower, another might have mats, another might have skin issues, and suddenly you have to make decision. Should I continue? Should I change my approach? Is the dog still comfortable? That is something you start understanding through actual experience. Lesson number 3. You will learn yourself too. And honestly, this was one of my favorite parts of the academy. I learned about grooming, but I also learned about myself. I learned what tools I was comfortable using. I learned where my hands were weak. I learned how much practice I actually needed. I learned that I could get frustrated. I learned that I could make mistakes. And I learned that I actually enjoy this. Even when it's hard. Even when the haircut doesn't turn out exactly the way I imagined. Even when I look at my work and think, ay, kailangan ko pa mag-practice. And some of the dogs that I met during the academy became part of my story. One of them was Dinah. I remember grooming her during my training. And eventually, I got a chance to groom her again after the academy. And that's when I realized something. I'm still learning. But I'm not the same groomer who first met her. I've changed. My hands have changed. My confidence has changed. The way I observe dogs has changed. And that's something I don't think you can get from simply watching grooming videos online. So, was the investment worth it? For me, yes. But let me clarify. I don't think enrolling in academy automatically makes you a great groomer. A certificate doesn't magically give you experience. And one academy doesn't mean, okay, expert na ako. No. For me, the academy gave me something much more important, a foundation. Gave me a proper guidance. It gave me a place to practice. It gave me instructors who could correct me. It gave me exposure to different dogs. And it gave me the confidence to continue learning. And this is why I'm sharing this now. Because habang ginagawa ko tong video, may bagong batch na naman ng students ngayon sa We Academy. And honestly, nakakatuwang makita na may panibagong batch na nagsisimula ng journey nila. Kasi alam ko kung ano yung feeling. Excited ka, kinakabahan ka, you're wondering, kaya ko kaya? Matututo kaya ako? Worth it kaya yung gagastusin ko? And if you're seriously considering learning grooming, I can only speak for my own experience. For me, it was worth the investment. Not because it made me an expert, but because it gave me the foundation to keep becoming better. And if you're watching this and you've always wanted to learn grooming, don't think that you need to become perfect immediately. You don't. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have bad haircuts. You're going to have dogs that challenge you. You're going to question yourself. And that's the part of learning. The important thing is, you keep learning. So, worth it bang gumastos sa Grooming Academy? For me, yes, because I didn't just invest money. I invested in a skill. I invested in myself. And most importantly, I invested in becoming better at something I genuinely love doing. And if you're thinking about starting your own grooming journey, maybe this is your sign to start learning. May bagong batch na yun. And if you're serious about grooming, enroll ka na. And who knows, maybe one day, ikaw naman yung magkukwento kung paano nagsimula ang grooming journey. This has been IE, your first stylist, and I will see you next Friday.